Well, hey YouTube, so today guys, we are back here with another review, and today we have a review here. This is the i7s TWS Bluetooth wireless AirPods, guys. And you guys know what to expect here. These are your kind of fake Chinese clones of those AirPods, guys. But coming in at only about $10 on Amazon, what do you really get here? Is it possible that although these things are cheap, is it a fair thing to say that the value proposition is more than 1/14th? Because if that's the case, you could argue that this does have a purpose. Honestly, $140, which is the current price of AirPods, even Gen 1, it's a lot of money, guys. I know maybe this is Black Friday right now, so maybe it's possible you guys can get a better deal, but for the most part, that's about what you can expect, and I just don't like that. It bothers me. So we're gonna do this product, guys, and I'll tell you what's going on here. So this thing is charged by a micro USB cable, guys. I have one right here, off camera. It does come with one. I don't remember where I put it. I've had this thing sitting on my desk for a long time, guys. I never really got to this video, but now I'm here. When you're charging it, guys, you can see this briefly. There's a red dot that pops up on the screen. You definitely can see that right here. That's how you know this thing is charging. It's going to flash and all that stuff, guys. And opening up here, guys, let's take a look at the actual AirPods themselves, these fake ones here. These are definitely more massive. These are definitely much larger than actual AirPods, guys, and hopefully this improved video quality. I have a new camera, guys, the Sony ZV-1. Hopefully that can show you more detail on my content than ever before. But without further ado, I'm not going to waste too much of you guys' time. These things are a little bit plastic, 100% plastic, guys. It's very obvious. This thing is in the case. They don't really. If you guys ever had AirPods before or have ever used them, they kind of fit firmly in the package. Jiggle and jiggle. You see that? They jiggle. So unfortunately, there's kind of a limit there, unfortunately, guys. But, without further ado, if you want to actually sync these things up, there are buttons right here on the back of it. So I'm going to hold down the buttons like this, and you're going to hear some sound come out of these things. It's going to say, oh, it's pairing time, etc. Something along the lines of that. And as you guys can see, it is pairing, guys. This one is not pairing yet, but this one is. And I'm going to hold this one down again. And this one should start pairing any moment. I hope so. These things are cheap and they're not the best, but as you guys can see, it's starting to flash red. Or it was a moment ago, I apologize. But let me try it again. Alright, so that one is pairing. Okay. So they're both in pairing mode, and my iPhone should pick them up. And as you guys can see, they are being picked up, so that's good news. I'm gonna connect them to my phone, and this should be smooth. So Apple, for some reason, they count even these fake ones as AirPods, even though I think they know it's not. But I'm gonna hit connect. We're gonna hit connect, guys. And it should give me the ability to use these. Okay, so they are somewhat fairly charged. I'm gonna hit done, guys. Let's put these things in. First of all, let's see how they feel. Let's see. They feel okay. I mean, they're not too bad. I'm moving my eyes around, moving my face around. There's definitely gonna be some sound bleed here. I can already imagine based on the cheapness. So I'm keeping my volume on my phone pretty low. I'm gonna bump that new baller song, guys, called Holiday by Lil Nas X. Let me just say now, it's a fantastic song. If you haven't heard Holiday, you're missing out. I'm playing it right now on my phone. I'm listening for quality, bass boosts, everything like that, guys. So let's go. First of all, very bassy. I can already tell you that. Hey, it's a holiday. It's not bad. Let me raise the volume. Even the phone's over here. I'm moving the phone. I can still see it, and there's no problem with this getting choppy or anything. Honestly, it's not doing too bad. Okay. I'm going to turn this off for now. Okay, guys. So first of all, there's no real soundproofing. The actual AirPods, I have a Gen 1. There is soundproofing to be found there. This one does not, unfortunately, and that could be a deal breaker for some of you guys. Personally, for me, I don't really care about that. The quality is definitely not the best. It's not horrible. There's no crackling or anything. The fidelity of the audio is It's standard, and honestly, for like $10, $12, honestly, I don't know what else you guys expected, but it does work. Moving around, they stay kind of locked in your ear, which is what the AirPods do. So that's awesome. I'm happy they do that. And, you know, it seems pretty good. I like that a lot. You know, the pairing process wasn't too bad once I got used to it. You know, in the beginning it was a little bit of pain, but now that I know what I'm doing, it's a little bit easier, so I like to see that. Like I said before, very basic as well, so you know, if that's your type of thing, you know, definitely go ahead. You also have the option to use one if you want. I don't really have any desire to use one. I want to use two, but at the same time, the one issue with the original AirPods, which I have, is the battery kind of sucks on those things. So sometimes you use one at a time, wait for it to die, then use the other one, and that can kind of get you through the day. So I've seen people do that, and you know what? It's not the worst idea. I think it's something you can do. On battery life, they don't give me the exact number. I see 4 to 6 hours, which is pretty much nominal with actual AirPods, Gen 1 at least. Gen 2 did a better job with that, but you know, Gen 1 can give you about that rate. However, my AirPods Gen 1 kind of don't do that. If I'm lucky, mine gets 2 hours. You know, it's a few years old. I think the battery and those things are so small. You know, they do charge quickly. Like, man, this one does charge pretty quickly as well. This thing was dead maybe about 20 minutes ago. And I plugged this thing in. You saw it was like 50%, 60%, which is pretty good. And that was the AirPods and the case. Honestly, I'm pretty okay with that. I'm gonna also play one of my own videos on my channel. I just want to get a nice range. You know, my content is produced very differently than Lil Nas X, if you guys couldn't tell. Lil Nas X is a baller, and I'm not a baller, so I want to hear how my videos sound with my mediocre quality, and I'll be honest. I'm not gonna lie, my content is okay, and I've never had great opinions on my own videos, unfortunately. You know, I've always thought I could do more with it, but let's see. I'm playing it right now. This is my Panasonic video, if you guys are wondering. Honestly, it doesn't sound bad. It really doesn't. The phone's over here. Okay. Alright, I think I got a good idea here. It's not bad. Once again, the